about that to South Carolina Congressman James Clyburn. What do you think of what the Speaker is saying, Congressman?
Well, I have not paid a whole lot of attention to the Speaker's comments today. The fact remains, I support what they are trying to do in the Senate by extending not just unemployment insurance and the payroll tax holiday. But I would much rather see the House come up with another alternative. And there are three things. I was a signatory on a letter to the Speaker from Nancy Pelosi, Senator Hoyer, and myself, asking him to do the doctor's fix, the sustainable growth rate, unemployment insurance, and the payroll tax holiday extension. Wrap that all into one bill, and let's pay it forward with the overseas contingency account. GEO has told us that there's money to be saved to the tune of $700 billion to $1 trillion under current law. Why not let's do all of these things in one fell swoop, and you aren't raising any taxes on anybody. You're using the savings that will be coming from that account.
Well, actually, that would be in line with what some Republicans have proposed to avoid a tax on millionaires or what have you. But you know what's weird to me, Congressman? It seems like Democrats are big on a tax cut. Republicans who normally love tax cuts are not big on this one, don't think that this is one they have to pay for versus others you don't. Is everything going upside down in that city? What's happening?
No, it's not. Look, what we've done, we've looked at all these studies. GAO has made it very clear when they put out their studies a few months ago, and 3 or 4 other agencies have put out reports indicating that over the last 30 years, we have seen the lower 20% in our society seeing a growth in their household income of only 18%, and the upper 20% seeing the household income growth of around 65%.
So how do you even that? Are you in the camp that says the way to even that is just to sock it to the rich so you can forcibly bring it down?
I'm not trying to even anything, and I'm not trying to sock it to anybody. I'm trying to have something that's fair for everybody, and let us all grow in relatively the same rate.
But you said you're not for hiking taxes on the rich to pay for this. Did I get that much right?
No, what I said was, if my Republican friends do not want to see a surcharge of 3.25% on income over $1 million, then let's use the overseas contingency account and pay for this payroll holiday extension, unemployment insurance that we are going to see increase to 1 million people in January and February, maybe even 2 million by February, and let's pay for the doctor's fix. We want to keep doctors involved in Medicare and Medicaid so that they won't.
Fair enough, fair enough. But you know what seems weird, Congressman? I mean, you keep going back to this, dog that, at least judging by public reaction, don't hunt. That is that the rich should pay more. There should be something to do here. It has never helped you in any of the elections couple of years since the president and was elected. In every key contest, it has been a dog of an issue, yet you guys keep dragging that bone. Now it might eventually materialize to have some oomph and impact, but it never has. Is something changing?
No, nothing's changing, Neil. I don't care about whether it helps me in the next election. I care about whether it helps my constituents tomorrow.
Yeah, but your constituents and the American people are saying, move on, get past that.
Maybe the American people you talk to, but I just came.
No, I'm going by our election. Congressman, God's honest truth. I'm just going by elections, key states, key districts, key areas where this issue has been germane and central. Now, whether you're for raising taxes on any group at any time, most American people are saying that isn't the issue. The spending and getting it under control is.
But that's absolutely not true, and most American people are not saying that. If spending were the issue,
they're fed up with the spending. They are fed up with the spending.
And taxes are. I'll tell you what they're fed up with. They're fed up with the fact that we went to war in Afghanistan and in Iraq and didn't pay for it. Put both those wars on credit cards. They're fed up with the fact that we did 2 tax cuts while we went to war. What kind of foolishness is that? You go into war, putting people in danger.
You're right. No, you're right.
Giving the people who don't fight the war
what I'm saying is that we've got this humongous government that's got even bigger, that we've got a debt that has doubled, and now they're saying, you know, cease and desist. We don't care who's to blame. We're blaming both parties, but we're saying enough. And now you seem to be talking about doing a little bit more.
I'm talking about being fair. I'm talking about put a system in place that's fair for everybody. You're very cognizant of a little slogan called fair and balanced, right? I'm talking about being fair and balanced in what we do. What we're doing now, tax code, is unfair and has gotten everything in this country out of balance.
Well, Congressman, I love having you on. I'll tell you what is not fair and balanced. It is not fair to continue with the unbalanced spending that we have gone ad nauseum through Republican and Democratic administrations alike. That is not fair. That is not balanced. That is insane.
We're trying to stop it.
All right.
We're spending on a war, on 2 wars. We're spending on the prescription drug plan that is about $3 trillion.
All right.
We're spending on all of these tax cuts to the wealthy. We need to stop that. You and I are on the same page.
All right,
Did you ever believe that you and I would agree?
Well, you know what? I always love having you on. Agree or disagree, you're never disagreeable. And thank you for coming on. I wish more
Thank you so
like
much
you
for
did
having
just
me.
that. Good. Have a great holiday. In the meantime, Go West is